We got a bit. Yeah, you know what? I'll save that for next week because that requires more people. Some dude's calling us out for like our Dawn of War knowledge or our Warhammer knowledge in general.
It's limited.
And it basically says apparently Pat's claimed to be a huge fan, but I don't know. I don't feel like I remember that.
I would call Pat out on that.
Yeah, I feel like we all kind of said we like the thing from a distance, but don't know enough about it in depth.
No, like I don't know. I played it a bit when I was younger, and like I like it a lot. I worked on some of the games.
Some guy has.
I'm not gonna say I don't know nothing.
Yeah,
and I like it a lot, and I am a fan of it, but I don't like religiously follow or anything. Yeah,
and I've talked about.
I stopped my White Dwarf subscription many years ago. If that means anything to you.
No, someone sent a giant, trivia test thing to go through to see how much we know or whatever, so, like...
Fuck us.
Maybe next time.
We're gonna get 0% of that.
Right?
Yeah.
Fucking so...
And, okay, now we've got the one that, Liam, we talked about, the last one, which is, Matt calling out everybody here, not you, but another Matt, calling out everybody for apparently being
very confusing
Warhammer and Dawn of War frauds.
Okay, wait. So this person who wrote in, his name's Matt.
Yeah.
And he's calling us out for being Warhammer frauds.
They're super best blasphemers. I remember Pat and Matt talking about how great Dawn of War was in the Deus Ex LP and what huge fans they are, despite the fact that I still remember the massive shit they talked about Warhammer at the end of the Revengeance LP. And other points on the channel.
I'm
sending you this test of faith to prove your exposed balls.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Okay.
And this is the Chaos Gods, Pure Sperm. I don't...
Okay, the Chaos Gods. It's Papa,
right.
It's Papa Nurgle, Cinch, Korn, and that other guy.
That's
No,
not...
but what's the thing?
Okay, so one. A cataclysmic...
Is there like a whole paragraph of psycho shit?
I think there's some questions here.
What is the shit we talked about at War? I don't ever
We
recall.
probably talked about how it was like super like metal and trying too hard, and that's super true, but I love that.
But that's why it's
Unless
cool.
it was the joke that was like, oh, stupid Warhammer ripping off StarCraft.
Yeah.
Oh, that might have been it. Yeah.
A cataclysmic civil war sundered the Imperium of Man and plunged humanity into an unending dark age that has no end in sight. What's the name of that civil war?
It's the Horus Heresy.
Okay. The answer is the Horus Heresy.
Yeah.
That's correct. Okay. You may know the red ones go faster.
Yeah.
But green. Green is what? A, green is best. B, green is all. C, green is forever. D, green is end of all.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Green is Wa, man.
Answer is A, green is best because orcs are green and they never ever lose.
And
I was
they the
going to
best.
say orcs are green. That's all I know.
Space wolves are one of the original space marine legions made by the Emperor to bring human planets back under the Earth's control. The wolves have a saying about their planet.
Don't know.
All right.
Just don't fucking know.
Is there,
is there multiple choice?
No, it was straight up like it was a. There are no wolves on Fenris. Is this saying true or false?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's false because it's called Fenris.
Okay.
There should be wolves there.
I don't fucking know.
All right, I'm gonna speed this up. I
don't really get
I didn't
the
read any
point.
of the fucking books
All right.
or play
he
the
has 9
tabletop.
questions.
Like,
Questions 10. Do you care?
do I care
Do you actually
about?
Warhammer and or Dawn of War?
I think it's fucking rad, but I don't read the books
Me
or play
as
the
well.
tabletop.
I
I played
still
Dawn of
don't-
War 1 and Warhammer
And I played Space Marine.
All right, there you go, man.
And every time I engage with it, it's fucking dope as hell. But I don't.
How
I don't
come you
dive
don't know
in.
everything about this thing you talked about in passing?
The only clan in fucking Dawn of War games are the Blood Ravens, who are the canon new video game one. And you see that in the what do you call it? in the army selector, you see that the blue ones are the Ultramarines.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, like I played Warhammer Fantasy and a little bit of 40K like when I was a very young teenager, like from the ages of like, I don't know, 12 to 16. And I stopped playing it after that because the prices are ridiculous. And I played a bunch of the video games and I worked on some of them too. But
I appreciate it greatly from a distance.
Well, and it's also like, it's kind of unfair that like we're not allowed to like this, or like we're frauds.
I like it casually,
but not knowing a lot about it. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's it's kind of shitty.
That's like saying
if we went through Tiamat's plot guide and quizzed Street Fighter frauds on not knowing stuff from that.
I think Justin Wong knows half the shit we do about the Tiamat plot guide.
No, he doesn't.
Probably not, because who cares?
I remember in the community when Gouken was announced, and we were like, Ryu's father is in the game? Like, from Shoryuken.com, from the players at tournaments. Ryu's dad is in it.
Yeah.
Like, what a dick would I be if I asked a group of guys that think that I know all the secret moves,
Yeah.
that which move no one was ever able to wake up from. Which one did Hugo wake up from?
I guess you guys don't like Street Fighter.
I guess you don't like it.
But Matt, what's Bazooka Neon Block? How safe is it?
Oh, I don't know.
You know, so it's like it's totally unfair. You're right, Liam. It's stupid to do
now that being said, Warhammer fans are a little crazy.
A little crazy.
A little bit of that chaos
I've
blood.
talked to the man of Moss. He's crazy.
Well, anything with enough lore gets.
Well,
the
no.
fans
Here's my total exposure to Warhammer is Dawn of War 1 and Dawn of all the expansions for that, right? And Space Marine. And then every now and then they say something in Dawn of War, and you're like, I don't know what that is. So then you go look it up on the Dawn of War wiki. Or sorry, the Warhammer wiki. You go, oh, the Emperor's in a fucking stasis chamber that's a throne. That's the coolest. And then you don't click another link. Mm-hmm. And that's the best way to enjoy Warhammer.
Space Hulk.
By occasionally touching it and being like, oh man, that's really cool.
Yeah, like I told you, it's the wiki for me.
Yeah.